Hello and welcome to another one of my walking films. Now today I just want to do some things. It's the middle of winter, but around the area of Widnes. So it's just a few ideas for things to do, and I really hope you enjoy coming with me. Right, so that only took about 15 minutes. I was doing a lot of the filming and just enjoying these magnificent views. So the Mersey's running pretty fast actually today. So in a nutshell, if there is a tide of like about 9.8 meters or above that at Liverpool, there's a potential for a bore, and it normally comes about 2 hours before the high tide time. So it's just after 12 o'clock in Liverpool and I'm here at 10 o'clock, so it's a bit of a hit and hope, this. Now I've really discovered the joy of sharing and some of these places I go. So today I've got my fabulous friend Adrian, if you was wondering how I took that shot before. So we're both massive Stone Roses fans as well, so he's come along for the architecture, brought the camera. I mean, look at this, we've seen 2 people in an hour. It's wonderful. Right, I know it's not the biggest one here, it's a 9.8, but we have got the phenomenon of the bore coming through. Oh yeah, now it's starting to push on. So this is about 10 past 10. There you go, it's off up there now. And you will see, here we go, how quickly this will fill up. So this now is the point where the Mersey starts to go backwards. This is only after about 4 minutes, but it suddenly, strangely, gets more powerful. The front of it isn't a lot, but already, it's just 4 minutes. Look at that for a shot. How much is filled up. It's nature at its finest, this. Right, 6 minutes in. So it tends to linger here before it sort of pushes on further up, but that flow is just filling up this bay at a frantic pace. Right, we're sort of at peak flow time now. So this is after 10 minutes. And we've just been blessed with the light here today, because it just makes it so much clearer to be able to actually see what's happening, and just to get that idea as to the sheer force of the water that's actually coming up the Mersey. So that is just 15 minutes. So we're just sort of doing I guess a little film really about what you can do in and around Widnes. So this is absolutely brilliant. We're going for the views. The light today, it's about 10 AM, it's just stunning. So onto the bridge we go. So as you can see now, the tide's just pushed on underneath the 2 bridges. It's immense, and it's heading off slightly more into the Runcorn direction. And for me anyway, that is just one amazing view. Now I've also got to point out, this is, for want of a better phrase, quite a wobbly bridge. And oh my gosh, look at that, eh? Whoa. It's solid, It's just if you get a lorry over it, it does tend to sort of vibrate. Right, there's the lorry and... Oh god. Yeah. And there's the roaring Mersey Tide. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's shaking and also making a loud creaking noise. Right, Adrian's got to the middle, so suffers a bit of vertigo like me, but it's a lot better when you've got these nice big rails. Right, we are now off on our pilgrimage to Spike Island. So this did actually used to be an old railway marshalling yard, and it's been rewilded beautifully. It's a big moment for a big fan of the stone roses. So this place is brilliantly accessible. I mean, we're here in mid-January and it's great. So a really lovely day out for the family. So I just appreciate as well that you get great views for not a lot of effort, if you get what I mean, because it's flat.
There you go, that's the side view there.
That's where it is. I've never actually done this, brought up the original.
And then we're stood there right now.
We are stood there, aren't we? And then we've got that view out. Oh, it is great, this Roses fans, if you do get the chance.
The stage was actually on the path.
Yeah.
The back of the stage was on the path.
Just here, that's brilliant.
So it would have, yeah, it would have been about here.
It's amazing, you can always feel the vibes. We're absolutely loving this. Right, Adrian's a proper fan and has some amazing bootlegs. So we just thought we'd bring them here to bless them at the side of the stage, to give them the view that we all know and love. So there we are, Spike Island and around Widnes with that amazing tide, and going and visiting the silver Jubilee bridge. That was stunning. But we're going to go off now to Hale Village. Just a quick one as we're just heading to Hale Village, and that's if you pick up a sign for Pickerings Pasture, absolutely super. So if you're not too mobile, or you've got youngsters or old ones, you get what I'm saying, this is an absolutely lovely area which is right up against the Mersey. So this is a Trans-Pennine Trail, and we've basically just come obviously from the bridge over there, but you can walk all the way through. It's absolutely fantastic, and just as you can see now, it's an amazing winter view. So we've just come along now to Hale Park, which if you've got youngsters has an absolutely magnificent play area, and we're just going to walk into the older part of Hale Village now. Adrian doesn't know this, but he doesn't know who or what John Middleton was all about. Right, so our last stop today, and Hale Village Centre, and we're just going to head down towards the Chowder Hale pub and the church. It's great here in the summer, you can sit out. I've seen what they're eating food wise, it looks fantastic. So yeah, just a good venue. Some amazing thatched cottages. So there's a lovely little conservation area here, and lots of flower boxes. And let's go and see John Middleton. Adrian's 6'2", so let's see how he stacks up against him. So that genuinely is a life-size replica, and we can actually sort of go and see him as well around the corner. We have just been blessed with the most amazing day here. Just look at this, eh? So we're just at St Mary's now, And like I do with everyone who comes here, I make sure that they read the lovely story of John Middleton, and then I send them off to go and find him. He's found him. Yeah, he was a big lad, wasn't he? Yeah, it's lovely how they look after it. Yeah. And actually it's funny, maybe it's because it's the winter, but it just looks bigger. And seeing you, knowing you're 6'2", yeah, my gosh. But it's a great story. So just keeping this simple, there is the amazing statue. And we're just going to go straight down here and get some amazing views. So this is just going to be no more than about 4.5k, but it's absolutely mesmerising. But we're just noticing now high tide is coming up. I've always thought Hale itself might have been an island, but you can see there, after the high tide, the sea's actually encroached quite considerably. This is incredibly high up. In fact, you can see it's flooded over here. Wow. So 9.8 tide at Liverpool Dock. That is incredibly high. So we're just overlooking towards Frodsham there, M56, for those of you who travel from Manchester towards Wales, you'll see this on your right. And then that's overlooking Runcorn. Which is quite stunning on a day like this. So that took only about 30 minutes, and what amazing views. And I'm going to show you properly at the lighthouse. I've obviously done films from here before, but we have never had the tide up that high. Oh man, so what do you think of it?
Stunning, absolutely stunning. Light's turned now, isn't it?
It has. We're getting almost like a different palette every 10 minutes or so of this place, and yeah, can't recommend this enough. So we've just took about an hour and 20, but what an amazing sort of walk that we've had. And we're just going to head through this little woodland straight back to the car. And so we're back. So that was just an hour and a half. We've spent actually a lovely about 6 hours around the Widnes area, middle of winter, but the views we've seen, absolutely incredible. So thank you very much for coming with us around Widnes and Hale.